Tom Cruise can be very funny when he wants to be. Like Tropic Thunder, I thought he was hilarious.
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. Oh, yes, he was hilarious in War of the Worlds. He can do sort of intense, like, I'm to the end of my rope sort of stuff really well. Mm-hmm. I think it's because he kind of is.
Dang.
He is, I mean, Tom Cruise kind of reminds me of a border collie. I mean, he has that same sort of intense look in his face that, he's just like really there. It's sort of like when you hold a ball up to a dog.
Yeah. And then they just dart in direction. How's it going?
Pretty good. Just want to make sure you guys are okay. You guys are all ready for it.
Yeah.
You have water and or vodka, whichever.
A little column A, a little column B.
If it's available, wouldn't mind a slug.
The Irish law actually violates the UN's Universal Declaration on Human Rights.
The blasphemy law?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, basic freedom of speech. The bottom line is that if you pass a blasphemy law and it's not, most blasphemy laws are based around a certain religion.
Yeah.
Like you can't say anything about Islam. You can't say anything bad about Catholicism. Those sorts of laws, when you try to apply it universally, they fall apart right away because religions all the time make statements about other religions.
Yeah.
And suddenly they can't really say anything.
Is that guy from Atheist or Irish Atheist? Has he been arrested yet?
No.
Well, there you go.
I don't think they actually want to enforce it. I think that the law enforcement is afraid to enforce it because they don't want to deal with that kind of a massive, embarrassing lawsuit. I don't really care what we have behind us as long as it's not like flames or what I call the crazy person montage that a lot of public, you know the one I'm talking about? Like troops marching and then flames and then some weird stock footage of a Constitution or a Bible.
And then a cat.
Yeah. It's just weird stuff. Just have kittens playing in the background then. Yeah, or a Hitler or something like that, or some dictator.
Hitler cat.
It's, the crazy person montage that you see on a lot of public access shows when they use green screen right behind them. There's a bunch of crazy shit that makes them look crazy. It's like troops marching in unison.
Atheist at 475 for 45 minutes, or until golden brown.
Wow, they're actually blue flames. Are we in hell then?
Those are blue flames.
And now we got the black background. It's like Charlie Rose. I'm going to continue to talk and see if you guys can hear me.
When it's over, you
That's coming out the wedge, and there's no, as far as I can tell, my argument from ignorance, there's nowhere that has your audio going to the speaker.
Therefore, it must be Jesus.
Well, yes.
Jesus works in mundane ways.
Therefore, Magic Man done it.
Magic Man done it. This is going to help us a bit too.
I feel the same way. I was going to actually invite him to this, and I decided.
Just there's only X from them.
Or you fear some sort of uprising?
Yes. It's a gynocracy.
Oh.
No, well, it doesn't sound like much. Doesn't look like much of a rampage. Who knows what a feminine rampage would actually look like? We have never
Probably
witnessed one.
Yeah.
Maybe except for when the Sex and the City 2 premiere, there was probably a.
That was pretty bad. Did you see how they basically tried to make that like some sort of feminist statement? Well, they did. They tried to say that women in the Middle East, you could end theocracy if women just had the same sort of extravagant, shallow, materialistic attitudes.
Of course.
That it would end things like having to wear the burqa and honor killings and stuff. That was the attitude.
Well, if that's all it takes, that should be easy.
Yeah, it's just like, but actually taking the worst, shallowest parts of our culture and trying to extol them as virtues, I think is hilarious.